it's Sheila from the libraries, and today we're going to be doing a scientific experiment, so you can't actually see me. So we're going to be cleaning pennies with vinegar. So we're going to be needing a few things. We're going to be needing some vinegar, we're going to be needing some salt, and we're going to be needing some very dirty pennies. And some sort of, you could put it into some sort of dish as long as it's not metallic. So first of all, we're going to pour in 1 teaspoonful of salt into the vinegar. So I've poured in, you might be able to see, just a few millimeters of vinegar in there. I'm actually going to pour in a little bit more. I think I might need a wee bit more in there. And I've put 1 teaspoonful of salt, and then we're just going to give that a bit of a stir around just to help the salt dissolve. So we're going to stir that around, and then what we need to do is we need to add our pennies. So we're going to add maybe about 5 or 6 pennies, and make sure they're nice and dirty. So 4, 5, 6, and so that's them all in there, and we're now going to count to 10 slowly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and yes, it's working. If I take out this penny, look how shiny that is now. So they're all just starting, all the tarnish is just coming off. So what's actually happening is that the vinegar is actually an acid, and the acid and the vinegar reacts with the salt, and it remove copper oxide, which makes the pennies all dull looking. So all this sort of dirt on them is actually copper oxide. So we're removing that in our science experiment. And now what we're going to do is we are going to take our pennies out of there, and I've also got another bath here, a small bath, and we're just going to clean them. So that's just plain water I've got in there, just to remove any residue on that. So we've got that in there, and I can take those out and let you see them. So you'll be able to see that they're much, much cleaner now. So looking much better. So I'm going to put those to one side. What we're going to do now is we're going to take the experiment just one step further. We're going to add a nail into there, into the solution. And I'm hoping that since we've had the pennies in there, this might change to a copper colour, and that's because the vinegar has removed some of the copper from the pennies, and if there's enough copper in the vinegar, the copper will be attracted to it, and so it will actually transfer onto this nail. Now, I've done this experiment before, and it actually takes about 20 minutes for that reaction to happen. So I've been doing one already, and that is the colour of it now, which is absolutely amazing because this is the same, exactly the same. So you see the difference here. So that is absolutely amazing. So we've changed the colour of the nail, and as well as that, we have incredibly shiny pennies now. And before I did the experiment, I also did one showing half and half. So I dipped half of it, half the penny in the solution and the other half not. So that's the really dull side that's not been cleaned with the vinegar and the salt, and then the very clean side. So a lovely experiment that you can try at home, and you can also clean up all your old pennies. So thanks a lot for watching, and happy science experiments.